Hello, YouTube. Welcome once again to Fractured Realities. And no, I haven't recently became homeless. I just decided to start growing out a beard. It's that time of year, so yeah, I'm just kind of in that awkward, scrubby phase of it right now. Anyway, what's everybody talking about now? The big lawsuit against Alex Jones. $965 million because he was using free speech. Okay. Well, number one, Alex Jones doesn't have 965 million anything, except maybe 965 million cheeseburgers eaten. Um, Also, I mean, they really can't stop you and fine you your worldly possessions for using free speech. Okay, let's start off with this. Okay, back in the 1960s, there was a government program called COINTELPRO. That's because they wanted to infiltrate the Black Panthers at the time. So they started this program called the COINTELPRO, where they took actors, small name actors, and they inserted them into a movement so that they could find out if this movement had some sort of anti-governmental thing. I don't know, the whole McCarthyism thing. Anyway, so that started back then. Let's raise it by that. So all you guys that are worried about Alex Jones, poor Alex Jones, Alex Jones doesn't exist. Okay, anybody who doesn't understand this by now, I mean, most of the people in the movement know about it. Yeah, the guy shows up and he screams over people. Alex Jones is there to make right wingers look ridiculous, to make them look loud, to make them look stupid. Um, the interesting thing about Alex Jones, though, the one interesting thing about Alex Jones is there are some nuggets of truth. Now, what he said about Sandy Hook may or may not be partly factual. The people that were interviewed may or may not have been crisis actors that have appeared in several different incidents. It may or may not have been a school that was just recently opened. May or may not have been. Let me paraphrase that. So I'm not next on the list. But anyway, for those of you that are worried about Alex Jones doesn't exist. Alex Jones was the comedian Bill Hicks. Okay, Bill Hicks died in 1994. Right around that time, Alex Jones popped up. If I was going to do visual references for this, but anybody can Google this. Just Google young Alex Jones and Google Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks right now would be 61 years old. Alex Jones supposedly is just a year older than me. Okay, well, I will pull up a picture of Mr. Alex here for reference. So this guy right here is 48 years old. Okay, 48. I'm 47. He's 48. Well, strangely enough, Bill or Alex or whatever it was actually born in 1961. So he's over 60 years old. He's not 47 years old. He doesn't exist. His name's not Alex Jones. It was Bill Hicks. And I'm sure maybe it'll be something else. But part of Bill Hicks's whole spew, Bill Hicks was I don't know, kind of a boring comedian. You know, I was never really that much into the political humor, other than George Carlin, the master, of course. But Bill Hicks was horrible. He wasn't funny. He just, seemed like a self loathing person who made fun of Southerners and right wingers. But interesting enough, one of the ridiculous right wingers who he made fun of, the voice came out and sounded just like Alex Jones. All you got to do is look up Alex Jones or Bill Hicks, Alex Jones impersonation, and you'll find it all over the place. This is no secret. But the people in the mainstream, people are freaking out, thinking that they can't use their freedom of speech, that they can't say this and say that because poor Alex Jones is getting fined all this money. I mean, yeah, maybe that would be scary if he actually existed, but he doesn't. He's a failed comedian who became really, really honestly, a lame talk show host. I mean, I would tune in once in a while to see him just to see how ridiculous he was going to be, how red in the face this guy was. Like, hey, is this the time when his fat ass is going to have a heart attack on screen? And I mean, oh yeah, and InfoWars, his program is owned by Viacom, which they own CBS, CNN. Don't fall for it. This is Alex Jones is controlled opposition. So what they do is they take little smidgens of truth. When you take little smidgens of truth and you put it behind a clown to say, like for instance, Alex Jones' whole rant about the gay frogs. Okay? Now, I actually thought, what the fuck, when I saw it, and what the hell is this madman talking about? He finally went over that. There's actually some psychological or scientific proof that, okay, what he meant to say is because of the lack of filtration, when people take a whole bunch of different medications and they urinate in the water, that comes back through the water stream. So the water that you're drinking from your tap contains hormones, stuff like that, and sometimes that is actually released back into the lake. And what's happening is because of all the estrogen and different chemicals that are in these pills that people keep popping in their body, that's getting back into the lake systems, and some of the frogs who are born hermaphrodites, so they can change into either a male or a female. So a male frog can transmute like that freaky fucking creature in Splice, if you've ever seen that movie. But yeah, it's weird. It is definitely weird, and I guess it would be kind of alarming. I mean, I could care less if Kermit's running around in fucking lipstick. That doesn't make a difference to me. But the way Alex Jones put it now, yeah, they're these goddamn people and their goddamn agenda. They're turning the frogs gay. And that was how you explain. I mean, come on. This dude could not have been a successful talk show host and made a point like that. So, that should tell you that he's fake, and just, yeah, that and the just ridiculousness of it. Oh, yeah. Hey, you're having trouble getting it up? Yeah, cavemen used to eat a lot of bone marrow, so I got these boner pills that I came out with bone marrow. Super caveman boner pills. And he'd sell shit, like, just ridiculous. Supplements and stuff like that. I mean, come on. And the people that were on his show, Roger Stone, I don't really know much. I'm not going to say too much about Roger Stone, but then you had Joseph Paul Watson. This guy was like, here, I think I got a picture of him if I could find my phone. This dude looked like the Wish version of Hugh Grant. Very, very, very milquetoast white guy here, and he had the most monotone, boring voice ever. All he did was simp for Alex Jones. Hello, my name is Paul Joseph Watson, and Alex, you are right. You're right about everything, Alex. You're right, and not only do I completely agree with you, but I'm going to put everybody to sleep now. I'm the sedative to your stimulant. Alex, you're so right. I mean, come on. The whole premise was ridiculous. And Roger Stone, they're chasing this 80-year-old man down and putting him in prison. Come on. It's all fake. Alex Jones is not real. Nobody's going to pay $965 million for Wrong Think. That's not how it works. If they try to do that, shit's gonna hit the fan. But like I said, it's not real. Alex Jones is not a real person. And I've dealt with Alex Jones before. I mean, Alex Jones has been around for quite a while. I used to be on MySpace, and I actually talked to him a few times on there, and we bumped heads tremendously over how the police state's taking over everything, and you better watch out because the police are gonna kick your damn door in. Say they won't, but they will. Anyway, on one of his police state things. He was going off about the taser, talking about like 3 people in the entire country that got killed with the taser. Yeah, these people have heart conditions. They don't know. And I'm like, dude, how many of those people would have been shot, gunned down by 9mm or 40 caliber gunfire by the police if they hadn't been tased? The taser saves lives. You know, hey, there might be an accident with 1 or 2 people. That, oh man, he went ape shit on me. You're the reason that the deep state's taking over. It's idiots like you and morons, and because I made a valid point to him, and he couldn't handle that, so he started poo-slinging. That's why I knew that. I'm like, wait a minute, this guy's off. He's off his script right now. So yeah, I got to him, and hey, if anybody wants to send this to Alex Jones, that would be awesome. And by the way, Alex, I'm in Texas. I'm here in Fort Worth. If you want to come and confront me, take your heart meds. Anyway, yeah, get in touch with my people, and we'll get in touch with you. I'll meet you halfway, but we'll talk it out. Prove to me that you are not Bill Hicks. Prove to me that you actually got fined this way. Prove to me that you're actually a person. And I'll eat my words right now, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He would go into some rant, calling me an idiot and saying I'm stupid, uneducated, and I don't know my goddamn facts. That's it. I'm not worried about it. Definitely not afraid of Alex Jones or Paul Joseph Watson. He's about as scary as a paper towel. My dog's cough over there was scarier. But yeah, anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Stop stressing about free speech. It's not going away just yet. They're definitely itching in. But they poke the bear too much. The real bear, the real people, the real truthers, not the government walk-ins like Bill Hicks or Bill Jones or whatever we're calling him this week. I'm sure next week he'll be Tommy Pritchard from Arlington, Texas. But whatever. Anyway, you all have a good one. That's all I wanted to say. I didn't have a whole lot to say about Alex Jones. I don't need to give this guy too much credit, but seriously, people, don't worry about it. The guy doesn't exist, so obviously he's not getting sued for shit. All right. Thank you all once again. Love you all. Have a good one. Bye.